Good morning. We're going to learn all about the process in which orthotics are made. And this is a first for me. I've done a lot of different things, but I've never done this.
Okay.
Allow me to introduce you. Alvin Bernard, owner here at Food-FX, but you're also a pedorthist.
I'm a pedorthist.
What
yes.
is a pedorthist?
Well, we're the foot technicians, if you like. We're the people that when people come to us with problems, we make orthotics for them, we modify shoes, we sell them shoes, fit them properly, all the things that make their feet feel better.
Right, which is why we're surrounded in very comfortable looking shoes.
Very good.
I am not seeing any platforms in here, Alvin. Could that be perhaps that they are not comfortable shoes? I should not be wearing them.
We can talk about your footwear later, but you know, the type of shoes that you wear, sometimes if you have a foot problem, you should be concentrating more on more comfortable shoes, and that's where the orthotics come in. And an orthotic can help a lot for wearing the types of shoes that you want to wear.
Okay.
And that's what we try and do, is make you as comfortable as possible in the shoes you want to wear.
Right.
But sometimes there's limitations.
And you spend a lot of time on your feet, so
Absolutely.
it makes sense to take that time. So what would be the process for people if they wanted to get the orthotics made? What's the first thing that happens?
Well, the first thing is you come and talk to me in some cases, or in some cases you talk to your doctor.
Right.
When people arrive here, usually they've talked to the doctor. The doctor said, okay, you have a problem, and what I want you to do, I'm going to write you a script to go see a pedorthist, and sometimes a podiatrist or a chiropodist. These are the other people.
Okay.
And you arrive here, and the doctor's already said, we're going to make orthotics for you, so that's already been determined.
Okay.
But in some cases, if you come to me, I can maybe give you something over the counter, but I can't give you custom orthotics unless they're prescribed by a doctor.
Okay, so then how do you go about creating the orthotics? Do you have to look at the way I walk? I know you've got like a little notepad here. It almost looks like a little...
Yep. Well, we do have to do a full
pad.
assessment. We allow an hour to do the assessment for making a custom orthotic for someone. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the way you walk, we're going to look at the way your feet are and examine your feet, and then part of all that process is to determine what we're going to do to make the orthotics for you. And we talk a lot about the problems you have with your feet, and we talk about the kind of shoes you want to wear, and that's all part of this assessment for doing it.
Okay, so the way that I walk, what can you tell from the way that I walk?
Well, actually, I'm going to get you to walk over there again.
Walk all the way over here, okay?
Please. Very good, very good. Do the spin at the end and then back. Yes, thank you.
That helps. Okay.
Okay, very good. You walk like a model. That's very good.
Oh, my version of, okay.
Yeah, very good.
So, how bad is it?
Actually, your feet line up very nicely, and everything is good. So what we're going to do is make an impression of your feet. So this is kind of how we do it. And there's different ways to do this. What I prefer to use is this is a foam material, and we're going to end up with an impression of your foot in here. Okay?
Yep.
So if you just sit there, and I'll just scooch over here. And as I say, there's different ways to do this. I prefer to use this method because I get good results with it. And the other thing is, because I do all my work right here, I can control it. And this is the way that I like to do it. So we end up with an impression of the perfect foot, I'm sure. This is the perfect foot right here. Now, you don't wear any silly footwear, do you? You always wear good, sensible shoes.
Always.
You never wear spike heels. You never wear flip-flops, correct?
Come on, being 5'0" nothing. I live in high heels, Alvin.
Okay, you can lift your foot out of there. All right, so here's what we have. We have an impression of your foot.
And this is just the first step.
This is the first step.
If you head to the Ottawa Food-FX website, you can look at all of the contact information. A little bit later in the show, we'll head back there and show you the next step in creating those orthotics. So stay with us. That's all to come later on CTV Morning Live.